I haven't been getting very many ideas sent to me lately for Hero Colosseum decks, so in the meanwhile, I put one together myself, and I have put together what I think is quite possibly the most annoying deck in all of Hero Colosseum to go up against. For starters, Towa, the most broken figure in the game, just because just about every UR and hard-hitting figure in the game has a much higher attack stat than their speed stat. It's very, very rare you're going to run into figures with well-balanced stats. For example, a couple of the Android 18 figures, Future Trunks, etc. And even then, that's not a whole lot of etc. at all. But anyway, Shapely Scientist, attack up second, defense up second, ultimate gauge down every turn. That's there just to screw with the opponent. Plus, I'm not too concerned with getting her ultimate off. And you'll see why shortly. And if I do end up needing it, and I end up getting it, great. If not, oh well, that's fine. Because look at what I have on pretty much the rest of my figures. I have Vados, another very broken figure, and all around, I would say she's still very fair. Not overly broken to the point of maybe like Piccolo that came out when Hero Colosseum first debuted. Because having 5,000 defense added on to your master is just ridiculous. But no, all Vados does is she gets rid of 30% damage from the opponents when they attack. Attack up second, defense up second, FHP cure, FHP 50 L. And that's on her, in case she needs it, but she really shouldn't. Attack up second instead of ADM up, because you'll get 1,000 added onto the 3,400, as opposed to 20% of 3,400, which is of course smaller, so that's why I have that there. Next up we have Android 18. I'd say she's pretty decent. Her attack stat was just high enough in my opinion, so I didn't really feel the need to add on any attack character skills. Plus, even then she has very piss poor defenses, which is why I have defense up second on there instead. She's going to be able to survive a lot longer. She's got a very good HP stat. Ultimate gauge on every turn to screw with the opponent that much more. One of my favorite figures in the game. First Super Saiyan 4 Goku we got, and it's the attack version. I duped it all in HP. Because by turn 3 or 4, he's already dealing anywhere from 8,000 to 9,000, and usually he still has around full HP, and if not, again, that's what this is here for. And then we have one of the new best figures in the game from the latest update at the time of this recording, and that is the UR Final Form Frieza figure. This is pretty much the UR of that R Golden Frieza figure that's repeatable, where it lowers your opponent's attack and speed each turn by 10%. NEM up second, very high attack stat. As long as it's over 5,000, this is going to give you a lot more than attack up second. So that's why, again, that's on there. I'm pretty much planning on keeping him safe the entire time behind Vados if I need to put him on. And I will be putting him on because I don't want the opponent to get an ultimate and hit me in the face. And what's great about this figure also is whether you're going first or second, you're lowering the opponent's ultimate attack gauge. They're never going to be able to get an ultimate off on you. So you don't even need to worry about having an original UI Goku figure in your deck at all. To like seriously weaken them. It's not going to matter. You're going to have a figure that's always safe behind Vados. You're going to never let them get their ultimate, and you're just going to deal crazy amounts of damage to them as the game progresses. NEM up second, defense up second, FHP cure, FHP 50 L. And as you can tell, this is a very douchey deck. And what inspired me to do this was not just all the ideas that I get from INFURIATIng, but I thought back on my way home to that one video that Rock and Robo made where he had 2 R Golden Friezas in the deck along with Vados. Pretty sure it had Towa. I want to say that also had Piccolo. You can feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, I just thought that was funny, so that's what I'm doing here. Let's fight Omega first. And yes, at the time of this recording, we still do not have Content City TV. I'm sure a lot of you are also getting really sick and tired of hearing Supreme Kai of Time talk about it, and just want to see it in the game, if anything, to shut her up. But here's the thing about that. As soon as she shuts up, guess what we're dealing with? Nothing but Bulma. So, I'm just gonna relish in the fact that it's not Bulma every time, for the time being. You know, we're gonna put Towa out in front. And I thought about putting on Defense Up M on some of my figures, but I just thought it was kind of superfluous because I got Goku, Vados, I also have Towa, so didn't really feel the need to do so. My master's gonna take a little bit of damage here. Thankfully not a whole lot, though. I was also really hoping to get Piccolo as a part of this team, but, you know how I like to play, I like coverage. Plus, without Piccolo here, that gives me more opportunity to screw with my opponent anyway. And look at that, turn 1, all he has is Anium of second on. For an attack boost besides his trigger square. And he's deep entirely in HP, and he's already doing that much damage. That's really good. Original Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I would say, is still a top-tier figure pick. He's amazing. I run him in so many of my decks. Okay, so it looks like we may or may not have swapped Goku Black. That's fine. Let's see what else. Jiren's pretty balanced. 17's already pretty weak. It would actually be very beneficial to not run Towa on the field anymore until we maybe get an ultimate. So instead, what I'm going to do to screw with the opponent, because they're nowhere near close to ulting yet, is I'm going to go ahead and put 18 on the field and lock these guys in place. We have Bikini 18 taking on the super version of her brother. Not a whole lot of damage, but that's okay. It wouldn't have mattered even with the counter. It's whatever. Same with Vados. Primarily with this team, my biggest damage dealers are going to be Goku and Frieza. Okay, so they're all locked in place. What I'm going to do next is get out Frieza and put him right behind Vados, where it's safe. Now, I already know that Super 17 isn't going to do a whole lot of damage to my master. And what's funny is, Frieza neuters them even that much more. So he's barely going to tickle my master at all. Yeah, that's nothing. Plus with Goku constantly lowering their stats, as well as Vados on the field, just makes it that much better. And notice how, I think Vados' health did fall below 50%. Just gonna heal it right back up after this turn. And this is just me, I find that really freaking hilarious. Also, at the end of this turn, I'm going to lower their ultimate attack gauge by 10% because my Frieza's on the field. Again, safely tucked behind Vados. Yep, there it is. Okay, no, I guess Vados isn't below 50% HP just yet. That's fine, though, because guess what I have here? An ultimate with Towa, which I'm going to go ahead and abuse. Now, I've already used 18's skill, but that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and put her on the field anyway. Actually, you know what? To be safe, I should actually run this. Yeah, that's really not a whole lot. You know what's funny, too? I can actually get away just fine with doing this, because I'm gonna get healed up by Vados anyway. I might be in trouble here. I can't remember if that Jiren I think he has O1 skills. That is actually very, very scary. I think my Towa is gonna be dead here. Oh, really? Okay. Guess not. And again, that's why I'm not really too worried at all about putting the healing character skill on her, because she's got her ultimate anyway. It would have just seemed excessive to do that. I would rather lower the opponent's ultimate attack here just a little bit more that turn, if I can. That way I don't have to just only rely on Frieza. Plus, you know what's hilarious? If the game drags on long enough, you should already have murdered a couple of their figures. By this point in the game. If the game goes on that much longer, you can just get another ultimate, heal it back up anyway. Just heal her back up. Let's actually get Towa off now. Oh, you know what I just realized? Because Towa was on the field, what ended up happening was she swapped his attack and speed, so he got really quick. Okay, that would explain why she didn't take a whole lot of damage that turn. That's really funny to me. This is just such a mean deck to go against anyone with. I think you would have really good results if you were to take the Sun line. Oh, one thing I did forget to go over, I think, was, dupes. So, while this is happening, I'll just quickly go over that. On, Frieza, everything is duped into attack. Goku, everything's in HP. 18, everything is in attack. And then Vados and Towa both have everything in HP. Just in case I didn't go over that. And look at that. Pretty much my entire team is back to full, and we've already taken out a Mega Shenron. Also, my team, it's ridiculously hard. Mostly just Goku and Frieza, but still. While weakening the opponent as the game progresses. Like, this deck is so douchey, I love it. Let's see, next up, why don't we do Janemba? Because he's actually a very tough free battle, especially with his figure in the game. Kind of just testing the limits of this deck. Speaking of which, I'm curious, how would it fare against Goldo? Because he's got a really scary deck. Let's get Vados out. Let's look at their attack stats. Okay, so it's only gonna suck if I end up swapping the Frieza here. Just to play it safe, we're gonna put out Towa first turn. Hopefully we don't swap the Frieza, that would suck. And yes, I'm aware that, Towa's getting speed each turn, but again, it's AI. It is very easy to go second. The AI always goes for the higher numbers. Thankfully, it's not a crazy amount of speed each turn. I think it was only 300. Pretty sure it was only 300. It's not like Blue Evolution, where it's 500 attack and speed each turn. Very nice counterattack. I will gladly take that. Yeah, to finish this off, though, I think we're going to go ahead and fight Goldo. Just I'm legitimately curious as to how well this would fare against this deck. This deck is very scary. I would say he's still one of the most difficult free battles in the game. Let's see, who did I swap? Okay, thankfully... Well, wait. Okay, no, it looks like I swapped Slug. I think he's actually taking Frieza off the field this next turn. Then again, he might keep Slug. I don't think so. You know, let's just lock him in place this turn. Okay, that's actually good, because I could have ended up swapping Slug back, but I could have made Frieza a bit tougher. I definitely don't want either. I should be getting a double kill here against both the Slug and the Frieza this turn. Goku's gonna take a bit of damage, no biggie. So's Vados. And again, it sucks I couldn't get Piccolo in this deck, but overall I think I made the right choice with this setup. Because Piccolo's only real greatest strength is not just health and defense, it's defending your master. But you can do that with figures that also cover the board and can provide another utility. That's why I went with, you know, this setup as opposed to maybe taking out the Frieza or the 18 or the Towa for Piccolo. I think I actually would have ended up taking out the Frieza for the Piccolo, but I'm glad I went with the Frieza instead. Gonna be able to deal that much more damage. Plus, again, that gives me another damage dealer, which I desperately need. Let's go ahead and get Towa on here. Swap him again. Hopefully we swap Janemba. That would seriously help me. I think we might have... Actually, no. No. Yeah, we definitely did not. Otherwise, I think the speed would be much higher. That sucks. Go took quite a bit, but that's okay. He's about to heal it off anyway. And again, yes, I do take counterattacks here. This is not going to kill because it's Janemba. Oh well. Would have been beautiful if I got a counterattack there, but that's fine. And there's that skill I was just talking about. Now Goku's good. As soon as I get an ult, I'm gonna be just fine. Yeah, I swapped Android 13. Anyway, I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm actually gonna get Frieza out here now. And I can get away with doing that, because again, I have Vados, I got Goku, Frieza's got a defense boost, and he's got the healing character skill on. Should not die. And this is just to buy a bit of time for Goku. Yeah, that did nothing to Frieza. Now Janemba gets to lose himself. Very solid damage. Whatever, I'll take it. It's free damage. I love how well I'm doing in damage despite them having, despite Janemba having the Slug in his deck. gonna put Frieza behind Vados. Get Towa on the field. And now it's like the opponent did absolutely nothing. It's fine if I get a bad swap here. I'm about to heal off all the damage anyway. And boom! Again, like absolutely nothing happened. This should be a very good bit. Yeah, I was expecting around that. 7,500. Even better, though. You know, it's funny, because I had the Frieza on the field, Janemba doesn't get to ult. And he's a sitting duck. Gonna take Frieza off, Goku out. Let's finish up this game. Another great thing about having the 18 here along with Towa is if you're not sure whether or not you're going to get a good swap that next turn, just lock him in place. You can play around that easily. I feel so bad for Janemba. He can't do anything to this team. I don't think this is going to be enough to kill. Nope. Okay. We're going to skip this. That should be a kill. Yeah, the only problem with running a team like this is that the games can drag on a little long. It's not necessarily a bad thing, though. This team is clearly built to last. And that takes care of Janemba. Now let's start working with gold, though. I am probably gonna die. Let's see, where's Goldo? Here we are. I'm not looking forward to this. I need to get to bed after I'm done with this one. I don't remember if I went over it yet, but the new place I'm working at is seriously awesome. Like, this is how awesome it is, just to give you a good idea. All access, free ice cream. They have this cooler, and anyone can go into it, and they're constantly refilling the thing. Also, free soda, free chips, free candy, free pizza, free, like, everything. They even have a couple of vending machines with them, which I'm sure no one uses. And admittedly, I'm putting on just a little bit of weight. But great thing is, I don't even have to bring a lunch. And I'll never be hungry. Plus, I can always just, you know, work out. Get it off later. It really sucks that Goku got double stacked on, but it happens. I'm also recording, so that might have something to do with it. Good tell I even swapped that turn. Vegito, that's actually very helpful. There we go, I got the healing off on Goku. I really, really want to swap that Bardock. Same with Kefla. I'm not even going to play it safe this turn because I feel like the AI is going to take off Vegito this next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and put Towa right in front of Goku. Okay, I definitely made the right call, because now I get a swap off on any one of these guys. Ooh, that's tilted a bit. Well, one thing for sure is I know I didn't swap the Kefla. Should hopefully kill her this turn, though. This deck was also pretty much built to win games. Like, this is a really annoying deck that you would run into if you were unlucky online. Let's see who'd I swap. Swap Blue Goku. I have a 50-50 chance of getting a bad swap this next turn, so I'm not going to take that risk. I'm also going to play it safe because it looks like Goldo's starting to get an ultimate gauge up. So I'm going to get 18 out here along with Frieza. And I made the right call, I think, because I already swapped Vegito. I don't think he's below 50%. I hope not, anyway. Okay, yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm gonna take minimal damage here, which is good. Except for my master, because that Bardock figure is still amazing. Bikini fight! Please kill this Vegito. Okay, good. I was starting to worry for a sec there, I'm not gonna lie. Wasn't sure if Miles could handle that or not. And now that they're locked in place, they're thoroughly screwed. So I have a 1 1/3 chance of getting a bad swap. I'm gonna play it safe again this turn. And we're gonna put Frieza out in front of Goku. There we go. Because I already know Vidal's not gonna be able to do a whole lot from my master. And Frieza should be fine. Plus he's got that healing skill on him. Okay, yeah, that didn't do a whole lot. Goodbye, Blue Goku. This deck is actually faring a lot better than I thought it would. Against Goldo, anyway. I did not expect it to do this well. I'm thinking about keeping this deck just for how douchey it is. Let's see. Ultimate gauge on every turn. That would explain it. Looks like I'm not ulting this game. That's okay, though. Okay, he's already used the Cure skill. Okay, 18 Nevados haven't had to use theirs yet. I can get a swap off here. Hopefully we'll get a swap on Bardock here. Okay, Goldo, I guess you don't want to win? You didn't even put the Dell on her trigger square. Also, yes, I take spirit bombs here. I don't care. I could have probably just gone first and ended it, but I wanted to torture Goldo a little bit more, I suppose. Also, the reason I have the healing character skills on everyone else but Towa, just as a contingency plan. This should be a kill right here. Yep, GG Goldo. Well, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. I definitely recommend using that deck, especially if you're going to go online. You'll have a lot of fun really screwing with your opponent and enraging them as the match goes on. But I thank you all for stopping by and watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.